Hello, beautiful people. It's an honor to be here with you all today. I hope you've all been having an amazing week. I wanted to do, I've lost my words. I wanted to jump on and do a card reveal for you all, and just check in. And you can comment on the videos, I believe, through if you do want to comment on there, and just let us know how you've been feeling with the energy that we've had in August. I know that we've had, I've touched on it. I think it was not last show, the show before, around the energy that we've all been under. And what I'm finding with my clients is there has been a lot of people that have been taken to the depths of their soul and really having to, I guess, work through that shadow side again. It keeps coming up this year, but working through those shadows that are there that are needing to be faced. And a lot of people are stepping into their worth and realizing what they are worth. They're coming back to themselves. They're realizing that they deserve love and happiness and joy. And when that vibration comes in, and that's what I feel is coming in for a lot of people at the moment, sometimes when we're not truly ready to receive it, we fight it. And that's when we fall into the shadow. And I guess we can call it despair at times, and that ripples into our life. Sometimes relationships and friendships break down because of these things. And so I just wanted to just sort of touch on that. And if that is happening for you, know that it's happening for a gift. We are with the Lion's Gate that was open for us, and the new moon coming in soon. It is bringing those things to the surface. So if you have been having a little bit of a rough time and not feeling like your full vibrant self, or maybe you have never felt that in your life before either, and you're sort of getting called to understand that that is what you're deserving to feel now. If that is happening for you and you have and you're fighting it, then I would suggest allowing yourself to go and connect with nature, allow yourself to ground, work with our affirmations around I am loved, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am safe in this body, working with particular things that maybe you have been through, whether it's trauma, grief, loss, pain, whatever it is that you've had to face over your journey, and understand that there is always a blessing underneath that darkness that we feel. And if we can actually allow ourselves to rise above it and understand that it makes us stronger, that there is always blessings that come in after the tidal wave of emotion. And when we can actually allow ourselves to give back to us and fill our cup up, tell ourselves that we are beautiful, we are worthy, and we are loved. And that is what is going to allow you to sort of integrate this energy, but also step into flow with the energy of the vibrancy that's coming in. As I do feel moving into September, there's a lot more light. There's a lot more of us rising out of shadow, and it's going to be a really beautiful time. And I just want to touch before I do the card reveal as well. If you are someone that's sort of feeling like you're small, or that there's a lot of energy around you that maybe you're picking up on, then a really beautiful exercise is to just visualize that beautiful golden light down the top of your head into the base of your spine, anchoring into Earth Mother below, drawing up her nutrients through every single energy center. And as you get to your heart, expanding that light out through to your wings. Visualize wings opening up and around you, and allow yourself to really be encompassed in your own wing energy. And what this does is it allows your auric field to be open, to be expanded, but it's also being protected. So it's a really beautiful one that I do in all of my meditations. And it does work. It's beautiful. So now we're going to do the card reveal. So if you can allow yourself just a moment to really close your eyes. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. Just do the breath work. Take a deep breath in through your nose, welcoming that beautiful golden light, and allow that to exhale, just dropping into your breath and feeling in to a number between 1, 2, and 3, whatever you're most drawn to. Well, okay, well, we actually have 4 fly up then. I'll just see which ones I'm feeling connected to. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty, I'm just going to put those 2 together because there was 4 that flew out instead of 3. Okay, so number 1, we've got Guardian Angel, which is a really beautiful card. I feel like this card is surrounded in the rose quartz energy and the amethyst on the crown there. It's absolutely beautiful. Card number 2 was the 2 that came out together. So we've got honesty and communication and intuition and downloads that come through together. Beautiful. And then we've got number 3, which is self-acceptance. Lovely. I just need to have a sip of water. Sorry, guys. All right. So number 1, Guardian Angel. So So this one today, I'm actually feeling like a really beautiful, nurturing energy that's coming through. It almost feels like a hug from our mother. And I can feel this going directly to the heart space. So I do feel that that if you have fixed number one, that you are being sent a beautiful amount of love. And I feel like this love is letting you know that you are never alone, even in those times of despair, or the times that I was talking about at the start of the video, where we're having to face those shadow sides to help build you up and regain your strength, your confidence, and your self-worth. So this is the vibration I'm feeling that's being sent to you, and reminding you that you are never alone, that you're not broken, that you are extremely loved and supported. I do feel like with this guardian angel that's coming in here as well, this is around understanding that you are protected, that you are being sent a beautiful ray of light. And I do see this going into your aura, like I was speaking about with the wings, as well as this very angelic energy that's coming through here. And you are being asked to receive that. I also feel that what's jumping out at me today in this card is the hands in prayer position. And now this is, I feel you are being asked to step back into your ritual, step back into your daily practice of connection in whatever form that may be. Now, with the hands in the prayer position, I do feel this is around prayer. This is around remembering that you can ask for assistance if you are struggling. It's about remembering to come back to your breath work and breathe in that light that you are being sent right now, and allow that to sort of release all the tension that you may be holding, and allow it to ripple into your life around you, and welcome the abundance and the blessings that are waiting for you. But this is a time of healing, I feel, for you. And it is beautiful if you can allow yourself to receive that and remember that you're not alone, and to ask for support. The more you do this, I do feel like your connection opens and you're actually able to feel the vibration that's being sent through to you. I would also suggest working with the rose quartz crystal and the amethyst, as I've spoken about in this card with the color here. So the rose quartz is welcoming that unconditional love into your space, and the purple up here is around that amethyst. It's around your protection, again, your connection. I will just touch on that as well. If you are feeling like you are needing a little bit more of protection, then incorporate that into your prayer. May I be surrounded in light and protect me from all lower vibrations that I may cross paths with along my way. Saying something like that is going to help you just seal your auric field. And I would suggest doing that wing exercise that we touched on at the start as well. I'm also seeing in that card, just before I put that down, that there's some citrine energy coming through here as well. So this is around balance and blessings and abundance that's coming in. There's a lot of activation energy as well. So it's like once you receive it, let the activation take place. In this imagery as well, up here at the top, it's also got the people that are around there. So this is your support team. And like I said before, it's about reminding yourself that you are always supported. You've got a network of people, physical people in this time now, that I feel are coming into your space. And yes, your circles may begin to change, but it's actually changed for the better. You're finally attracting your soul tribe. Okay, number 2, which is honesty and communication and intuition and downloads. So this is a bit of a mix here with these 2 cards. So what I'm feeling with it, though, is the honesty and communication. This is actually, I'm feeling today that this card is around your honesty and your communication with yourself. This is a really beautiful relationship if you can allow that to come in for yourself. So again, it's about building yourself up. It's about actually being honest with how you're feeling about certain situations, and allowing yourself to really sit with those feelings and not hold judgment towards them. If it means that there's change that's going to come in for you from speaking your truth to yourself, then that's actually beautiful, and you're stepping back onto the path that you were put here to walk. This is also around, once you allow yourself to do that, this is also around in your relationships. And I feel this is about expressing yourself and not having that fear. That beautiful throat chakra in this card is really pouring out with that love energy. So it's letting you know, I guess, that you are safe to speak your truth. Whereas in the past you may have been held back or restricted in that space. You are moving into a time now where you can freely be who you are without the judgment that you may have received from others, which has caused that block in the beginning. So this is really about you finding your voice. I would suggest, if you can, I don't know if you guys have kirtan over there, you probably would, there'd be kirtan everywhere, but if you can do some chanting classes or some kirtan, some things where you're doing singing circles and you're actually releasing that block in the throat space. I'm someone who loves to sing in my house around my children and my family, but I'm not gifted in singing. And I actually went to a retreat and I allowed myself to sit in a singing circle. And when I did that, as daunting as it was, it released that throat block that I wasn't really even aware of how much it was blocked. And when I started doing the mantras and singing, and I had this amazing, profound experience where I guess trauma that I'd held onto was unlocked and it released. And yes, it was upsetting, but it was so beautiful at the same time. So I was like, wow, this is amazing. So the more you do that, the more you're going to open it and receive. The intuition and the downloads that come in here too is beautiful. So once you open your connection with yourself, you're going to get a beautiful, beautiful download from spirit. And it's important that you listen to that. Number 3, we've got here is self-acceptance. So this is another beautiful card. There's a lot of love vibrations going on here today. But this is, again, about your relationship with yourself. And I'm actually feeling this is your physical self in this card, because the way she's holding her face is really getting my attention today. And this is around, I guess, looking at yourself in the mirror and reminding yourself that you are absolutely beautiful inside and out, and bringing in that strength in your relationship with your physical self. So if you have been struggling with your physical self in your lifetime, this is a reminder to start to love your body, for all, even the flaws that you may see, starting to love it because it's held you on this journey that we call life. So I would say do some aromatic dressing. I know we've talked about that in a previous show, but this is where you can work with essential oils, certain fragrances to match the emotion that you're sort of trying to replace. So let's say, for example, it's an inner child wound, and you want to reconnect with your inner child. This is about really working with the geranium and, ylang ylang, and putting that all over your body as it is the oil of the inner child and the inner child healing. So that's just a beautiful way to bring that connection back to yourself and heal your inner child from that space. So thank you for having me on today. It's been an honor, as it always is, and I hope that you guys can step into flow and if you have been in the shadow, just step out, spread your wings, literally spread them to protect your auric field. But it was absolutely beautiful to connect with you, and I'm sending you all love from Australia in the Northern Rivers. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. I'll see you next week.